Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to MHC. Today's topic of discussion is going to be about LG. Now LG is one of the best brands on the market. So today I'm here with Michelle, who is the regional hub manager that oversees LG within our store. And Michelle's going to elaborate on a few of the LG items that are on promotion.
Correct.
And of a few of their best items that they currently have in our store. So without any further ado, Michelle, thank you so much for being here.
It's a great pleasure.
So what exactly can you tell us what exactly can you tell us about LG? Why is it that I should choose an LG apart from any other brand?
I can tell you LG is on the forefront of technology, that's for certain.
Yes.
When it comes to our linear compressor on the fridges, our dual inverter on the heat pumps, another thing, our styler. So there's a lot to look forward to with LG, and especially also our ThinQ that can do diagnostics on your machines. You watch your energy usages on there. So
Yes.
when it comes to technology and durability, I would say LG is on the forefront over there.
Okay, fantastic.
100% on that one.
Okay, now speaking of which, I'm just looking at the first few refrigerators that we have here. If you can just stand a bit closer. And you just mentioned technology. Now, I don't even need to ask you what is inside this fridge, and I can already see this is high tech on another level.
Beautiful.
Okay, beautiful, sophisticated, everything that you could possibly imagine. So what can you tell us about this particular fridge
Okay, so
over here?
Let me start off with this very interesting point I'm going to make, why LG is in the forefront. So we received the winner award in 2022 for the best fridge. So this is a great accomplishment for LG. Also, what's nice on this fridge is we thought it well through. It's not just a fridge we gave to the market. We were thinking about food spoilage, we were thinking about their energy usage, we were thinking about their noise. So hence why we put a linear compressor in there. So it's only got one friction point. It stabilized the temperature of the fridge quite nicely.
Yes.
The knock is there to save the electricity because we tend to open our fridge more than we should. The door is to also save you 41% air loss. So that also helps you save electricity. And then we have, of course, the thing we also thought through, the door cooling. So we always find that things aren't that cool in the door. This is why we place the door cooling there, to ensure that everything in your door is also cool as what it would be at the back of your fridge. We did also improve on the metal cooling in there. So if we do have those load shedding days, at least your items will remain cooler for longer in your fridge. We
Yes.
also have the Hygiene Fresh, which deodorizes and removes bacteria in your fridge. So this has got 5 layers inside, which will be your fan, your UV nano, and 3 extra layers, and it circulates the air throughout your fridge. So this is why it is a brilliant, brilliant, brilliant fridge. It's also got the UV nano, which is on the nozzle. It helps you to keep the nozzle also clean.
Would I be correct in saying with the deodorizer, in a way it helps preserve your food a bit longer?
I wouldn't put it in that way exactly. I think it's more in the sense of we all have an onion cut in half that
Oh
we always
yes,
sometimes
foul smells, everything.
like to place in there, or we have maybe a pasta with a lot of garlic we placed in fridge. So sometimes it does get a little smelly in there. So if you activate Hygiene Fresh, it just circulates the air out and it gets rid of all of that bad odors, bacteria. So it pulls in all the horrible air and it puts out new air for you inside the fridge.
Now, this particular item here has a few balloons attached to it,
Yes.
which we'll elaborate a bit more about this as we proceed in this video. But currently, LG has a promotion ongoing, which
Our
is
Black Premium program.
the LG Black Premium promotion.
So, which is this one over here. So, whenever you see a sticker in a store like this, it means our entire black range is currently on promo, but it's only continuing until the 4th of April. Then it will be the last day.
I see.
Yeah.
All right.
So, as you can see, it's a significant saving on this fridge, which would be 14,000 Rand saving. So, this is quite big.
That's a massive discount, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
I think apart from the sophistication of the fridge itself, If that in of itself isn't a big enough incentive for you to get this item, then I don't know what is.
I don't know as well.
All right.
Because it's just going to look very smart in your house.
Indeed.
That's for sure. Okay.
So, okay, so there are a few other LG items here.
We have the new one as well, the GRX, which is our FMQRL, the new addition to our family as well, which has got now craft ice at the bottom of the fridge. So everybody now and then likes their craft ice. So this one, if I can just show a little picture for those that don't know craft ice. So it's these. So it makes the craft ice, and then you've got your additional ice maker, which is here, which gives you normal cubed ice, crushed ice, and craft ice at the bottom.
Just for curiosity's sake, I'm just gonna touch this just to show our audience how cool this is. You could literally have that in your home.
You can. Can we open this one so our viewers can
Yes, please.
see what it looks like on the inside?
This, I think this is one of the most spacious fridges we have within our
This
store.
is- yeah, this is one of the biggest ones. I'll open it at the bottom as well, so our viewers can just have a little glance at this one.
Just look at all that space.
So this is a lovely fridge for if you're baking cakes and you don't know where to place them, which would be ideal. It's also got the movable rack over here that you can also move in and out for taller items that we thought about. We also have inside here also a movable rack for taller items, so you can move this one down and up the way you would like it as you space your items with inside the fridge.
Very interesting.
And of course the door cooling, the hygiene fresh, the linear compressor.
So these three would be from the same range.
Those would be from the same range.
I see. All
All
right.
InstaView, knock knock.
So for those of you that just want to see that again, instead of opening your fridge, you just knock on the fridge, to see what is inside, and yeah.
Yeah, and you can also from the app, the ThinQ app, you can dim the light the way you would like it. So if the light's too bright, you just take your ThinQ app and you just dim it a little bit.
I want to quickly talk about that for a second. I don't think many people are aware of the fact that you could literally operate your appliances, your LG appliances, from the convenience of your own cell phone.
Yeah.
So then, would LG have an actual LG app that you would download?
So the app's name is called ThinQ. We actually have it on our fridges, which would be ThinQ. It's a very simple, easy setup. So all you need to do is take the Wi-Fi button, hold it in. So every extra function you hold in for 3 seconds. So you hold this button in for 3 seconds, then it will connect you to the Wi-Fi, and then the Wi-Fi will connect to your app. You obviously have to select which unit it is.
Yes.
Once you're in, then you can see your energy usage, you can do your own diagnostics. So if you hear something that doesn't sound right, you can just do diagnostics and it will tell you, you know what, your fridge is fine.
Truly
Yeah,
marvelous.
It is. It's great. You can even remotely start it as well. So let's say you sit at the office. If we can just swing around to this way, I can quickly show the guys how this one works. So here's a button which you also will hold in for 3 seconds, which says remote start. So once you hold it in for 3 seconds, then if you're at the office, you can just start your washing machine from there.
How convenient is that?
Very convenient, especially if you need something quickly to be washed before you get home.
Yes, of course.
Definitely very
Saving you
convenient.
time, saving you energy.
Definitely.
Literally energy, because by the time you get home, you won't have to spend an enormous amount of
energy
time.
doing it,
Energy
yes.
doing it. I see there are a few balloons here as well, so this would also form part
This
of
would
the
also
premium
form
black
part-
range.
Part of the black premium range. So this is our Pride. This is our dual heat pump dryer. So why this is so important is because it's a dual heat pump. So it used 2 cylinders to help each other. And for this reason, so it's not just a simple heat pump, but a dual heat pump. And this gives you then an energy rating of A+++. So I don't know of any other machine that gives you an A+++ dryer on the market currently but LG.
Yes, no, me
So-
neither.
Yeah, so that's why this is so special, especially during the load shedding days, the hike in electricity prices. You can save some cost here. Also, it's not going to pull your solar panel. So this is also why this machine is so ideal. We have it also on special, and then it's kind of hybrid machine, this one. So we've got an eco hybrid here. So you can also decide whether you're going to save energy or you're going to save time. So if you hit the energy button, it will take a little bit longer. If you hit the time button, it will use a little bit more energy,
Yes.
but save you on the time. So that depends on how you're going to use it. I like this machine because it's also you can also connect it to ThinQ. You can download additional cycles that suit your need. And also what I like about this one, it's got a nice rack on the inside for drying. So shoes, anything. Why I like these two machines is there's little racks here that they've already placed in the machine for you. I don't know if people are aware of this. So these racks already come automatically with the machine. You can place it on there, then you can stack the 12 kg on top of that.
That's remarkable.
So I know there's people with some space concerns, so this is also ideal. So you don't have to run around looking for these brackets to be able to stack your machine. So we have this in silver as well. So it's not necessarily that you can have it in black, but we have it also in this color.
Would it still form part of the premium black range or not?
This one unfortunately doesn't form part of the premium black range. It's only currently our black unit
I see.
that's on this promotion.
I see. Right. Just to quickly comment on the design of these washing machines. I mean, I know we couldn't get over ourselves with how beautiful these refrigerators are, but having a look at these washing machines, it's absolutely marvelous, beautiful. I mean, one thing I love about the LG washing machines, you know, more pertaining more to their front loaders, is the glass finish that they have here.
Let me elaborate a bit on that one. So the reason why we use this type of glass, it's called tempered glass. So it's scratch resistant because we want our customers' products to carry the longevity of it.
Of course.
So if you have to move, your chances of scratches are far less. We even place a scratch test here for the customer so they can use it and see exactly how it works. So the glass is not there just to be fancy, but it's there to protect your machine. So the longevity, what you get out of your machine. Then also a little, something else I can show you is we also have stainless steel lifters on the machine. I don't know if you can see that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So the reason why we did that is a little bit more hygienic as well. So it doesn't collect dust and grime and dirt. And so the longevity there as well. So when
course.
it comes to the quality of the product, we really pride ourselves in that specifically. We don't want a customer to buy a machine and
Have it only for a
2
few
years
years,
later,
yes.
it's tired.
Of course.
We
of
want
course.
them.
I think that's a misconception people tend to make because, you know, you'll have a look at these very beautiful appliances and you think to yourself, okay, granted, I can get this now, and then what would it look like in a few years? Probably not as nice.
No.
Not the case with LG.
Yeah, not the case. Also, another thing that I can tell you about this machine that's great is the direct drive. So there's a reason behind the direct drive. We also use it plugs directly into the machine. If I can step over and show you on
Yes.
a little.
Let's quickly move over to our lovely little demonstration over here.
Little demo. So the reason why we use direct drive, but I'll start at the back because then it will make more sense to the viewers. So we plug in directly into the drum. Here you'll see the belt and brush motor. So you'll see the belt can only pull the drum into one direction.
I see.
Whereas when we plug in directly, we give you a clockwise and anti-clockwise movement. So this is why it's so special, our machines, because it's going to give you a better wash. So it will give you different motions. So it will give you tumbling motion, stepping motion, scrubbing motion. With that, we have artificial intelligence in the direct drive. So it will detect the weight of your clothing. So let's say you throw a bunch of jeans in your washing machine. It's not going to give you a delicate motion on the drum. It's going to give you a scrubby motion on the drum, which our machines can do. So you'll see it moves clockwise, anti-clockwise. Also less noise and less vibration, because you can see how this one shakes, where this one is a little bit more on the calmer side. So your washing machine, you will hear it, but you're not going to hear it.
It's not like a plane lifting off right next to you.
That's
Yes.
it. So yeah, there's reasons why we do things. We think things through when we do things. So I think it's very important to mention this aspect because we give you a better wash out of
Yes.
our machine. So it's not just a washing machine, it's a well thought out washing machine. Saves you energy, gives you the perfect clean wash. Our machines has got steam, it's got stainless steel lifters, tempered glass doors, connects to Wi-Fi, downloadable cycles. I mean, what more can you want?
I think it just speaks to what we've mentioned earlier on with LG being on the forefront of technology, right?
Definitely,
I mean, what brand would you ever hear of integrating AI into their appliances? I mean, come on, that's not something you hear every day, but this is truly magnificent.
Yeah. So you'll see if the customers do come in, they can just take a look. I can just show you over here. We actually made a little note on the machine to say AIDD, Intelligent Fabric Sense Care. So it stands for Artificial Intelligence Direct Drive. Okay.
Wonderful. Okay, now speaking of cleaning, all right, one item in particular that we are very excited to show all of you is the LG Styler.
Our pride.
Okay, this is LG's
Yeah.
pride,
Yeah.
like Michelle's just mentioned. Now, for those of you especially that are very frustrated with ironing, I know me, myself being one of those people, because you don't have time necessarily, but once again, LG is here to accommodate those people. So just show us what exactly we have in store for
Let me
them.
show you. So this is my most favorite part to explain. This is the styler. Loving it. It's also on promo now, currently. You'll see the price down below. That's our normal pricing, and here on the side would be our current pricing, and it's on promo for 24,999.
Saving a full 7,000 Rand, ladies and gentlemen.
Quite a significant amount. So I'm going to turn this machine slightly so we can have a great look at this one. So this machine is what we call the styler. The reason why we brought this one out is because not everybody has time to wash. From your mothers to your business people to me.
So, okay, sorry to
Yeah.
interrupt you there, but I thought this was literally only an ironing item, but it can also clean.
No, I'm going to show you it's not a cleaner. What it does is, let's say I've had a tough day at work
Yes.
and I have this beautiful jacket which I don't want to throw through a dryer or through a washing machine because it's going to spoil.
Of course.
So we all have that one special garment in our closets that we don't want to overuse or overwash or over anything for that matter. So this would be the ideal machine for it. So what I'll do is if I get home, because now I know it's been a hard day, it's been a warm day, so just pop the jacket in there and we do a steam cycle on it. So it refreshes the clothing. That's what it does. So it first shakes off the clothing as you see there. So
Yes.
it shakes 180 times per minute. So just to take all the dust and everything off. And then it starts steaming to 100 degrees Celsius. So it gets rid of smells, odors, bacteria, and everything like that. Then it's got the heat pump technology in there. So then thereafter it dries your clothing. But just to show you how it refreshes, it's got a little place where you can pop in your aroma sheets. So you can just pop it in there. Even if you want to, you can spray your favorite cologne on there.
Oh,
And
that's
then
interesting.
You just close it up and you pop it back in. And when the steam cycle runs, all that smells pulls into your garments. So it decreases your garments. So let's say, for instance, I had a shirt that was folded in my cupboard and I need to wear it tomorrow for work. We don't always want to go iron it because it was a last minute thought that we need to wear that shirt.
Indeed.
No, because we all got so busy lately. It's best just to pop it in here. So
of
the
course.
next day you have a refresh shirt in your styler. What I also like about it's not just limited to clothing. We all think a thing like this could be just limited to clothing. You can put anything your mind can think in there. So anything you need to sanitize can go in there. It can be shoes that you need to be refreshed. Some of us are runners. Our shoes carries odors.
Yes,
We
and,
would
and of course they can't be washed all the time,
it
so this would be
can't
very
be,
ideal for
it
them.
can't be. So that would be the best to pop it in there to sanitize them, to clean them, to get rid of all that bacteria, spores, fungi. So that would be great. Kids' toys.
Yes.
I mean, let's say you have got this big fluffy teddy bear. Shove it in there. I mean, we're not going to always shove it in the washing machine because the weight it carries when it's completely wet is tough.
Absolutely, yes.
So when it starts spinning in your machines, I don't know what spins, your teddy bear or the machine. So especially when it's a big bear.
Yes.
Pillows. You
Even
can also
pillows?
put in there.
Okay.
You can put blankets in there. Whatever your heart
So
desires.
it's not just subject to clothes.
It's not limited. Kids. Let's say for argument's sake, you have a kid that wears a school blazer. You're not going to wash a school blazer every day because we know the price of those. So the best you can do is pop it in there. Just have your kid have something a little bit more refreshed tomorrow.
Of course, and not just iron it, but also have that refreshed smell to it as well.
Refreshed, that's
It's
the
beautiful.
most important part.
Yes.
And then while it's steamed, it dries afterwards as well. So, but it's not just limited to that. If I can just show you, I'm going to switch it off for a short while, just to show you this function as well. So it dehumidifies. So whichever room you place it in, you can leave the door open and then it dehumidifies the room as well.
That's truly marvelous.
So it's not limited to that as well. But you will see suits, wool, knitwear, sportswear. There's additional cycles you can download because it's also you can also connect this to ThinQ. You've got normal loads, light, heavy. So there's a lot you can do. You see, even bedding.
I must say, I'm very impressed with the dehumidifier feature of this.
Yeah.
How exactly would it go about that?
So all you do is you're going to hit that button to say dehumidify. You leave the door open and then you'll see it will start working and you will actually catch that smell as well because with dehumidifying, it will give that smell that you placed on there in the True Steam. That little pocket I just showed you?
Yes.
So it will come from out there as well. So you will actually smell that smell in your room and it will dehumidify your room. What I love about this machine as well, it's plug and play. You don't need anything more than plumbing and you need a space to put it. It's small, it's easy to fit inside a room next to a cupboard. You can put it in your, I wouldn't go as far as your kitchen, but you can put it in your dining room, wherever the space fits. What I like, because here you fill the water, so this is the water tank. You just fill up the water, so it's plug and play. And then it drains in here. So here you would see already some water drained into there when we use the steam function. You just empty this and you just carry on. So it's a very good machine for plug and play. You don't have to worry like a fridge. You need a plumber and they need to come and plumb it, and
Yes.
there's no such thing with this. This is the demo version, so this isn't the true version of what it really looks like. On the true version, we have got a pants press as well for the men here. Not only for the men, but for the ladies as well. Winter clothing for kids. If you need to quickly press the pants in the evening, you can do a kid's pants quickly there. You hang it by the hanger, and there's a door that clips closed. When you close this, the actual view of this machine would be a mirror finished. So once you've got your garment on, you can use this mirror as well. So let's say you remove the mirror in your house and you rather use this. 2-in-1.
Basically all in one.
All
Because
in one, really, yeah.
you can do everything with this thing.
Yeah.
I just quickly want to show the audience, for those of you that might be wondering, where exactly would you place your shoes in this? So that would be the shoe rack, as far as
That's
I'm aware.
correct. Shoe
Otherwise-
rack, hat rack.
Use your creativity.
Use your creativity. So we, like I said, you're not limited to anything you place in there, because I think a lot of people feel we don't need it because what do you place in it?
Of course.
You can just expand your mind. Anything you can put in there. I like, let's say, for instance, you're a lady and you and your husband, life is carried on and you haven't been out for a while, you know, those special dates you've got. And that dress has been hanging there for 2 years in your closet. And obviously being a busy mom and working and so forth, you don't have time to go to a dry cleaner and give that dress there so you know, because tonight you've got a special night. No, you just use this
Pop
one.
it in the
Pop
LG
it in
styler.
there and it will be refreshed for the next day.
Magnificent.
If you have an evening out, pop it in there.
I would really understand why this particular item is your pride. I mean, this is literally, I think, a ground shaker. What's the correct terminology to use there?
I would say ground shaker.
It literally, this is an appliance like no
Yeah.
other. And I think the fact that it's I think it's been produced or it's been created by LG
Yeah.
and no other brand thus far.
I think if we get to what LG stands for, and everybody knows that, life's good with LG. And this is what we're trying to do for our customers.
Yes,
We're
I
trying
can completely
to
understand.
make life good for you. We're trying to make life easy for you by providing you with the technology and what we create, from our washing machines to our tumble dryers. We just try to make things more easy. And also the longevity and the durability of our products stands out, yeah.
Now you mentioned that this thing is just a plug and play. So fortunately,
Plug and play.
no, nothing too complicated. Don't need to get a electrician or plumber.
No.
That being said, right, a very important concern for people is after-sales service from various brands. So how not that I think it's highly unlikely that you would get any complications with your LG product.
Yeah.
But suffice it to say that you would have to have someone to come over. Would there be LG technicians to just come and
that
assist
is
you?
a very simple process. If you go into their website, they have either a call line or they've got a WhatsApp line. So you can simply WhatsApp your invoice to them if there is any issues, and they will provide you with what we call a RNU number. So it starts with RNU with a number, and then the technician will come out to your house. So let's say the product is past and beyond those years, and maybe you have a hanger missing and you would like an extra hanger.
Yes.
So then we've got a company called Executronics that also assist us. They're online. Customers can easily just access their information from there. Just give them a call, ask them what they need. They will give the price, and then that's it.
Well, truly,
yeah, so
truly amazing.
I would say after service, when it comes to LG, is tops. We also have a walk-in service center in Midrand. So
Oh,
that's
you
also-
don't get that every day, or should
No.
I at least say from any other particular
Yeah,
brand?
so you can actually take your microwave and you can just walk in there and they will repair it right there and then for you.
Well, Michelle, you sold me. You sold me definitely. I
Yeah,
thi-
so all in all, I would say LG's after service, that's brilliant. I would say from our products is brilliant. I'm glad I could have helped you.
No, thank you, Michelle. Truly,
Pleasure.
it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you for taking the time to show me, and of course our audience. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be adding a link in the description of this video. If you can just check down below, you'll see there's a link to the premium black range
Yeah,
that is currently going on in LG.
And may I just add?
Yes, please.
There's not a lot of time left.
Yes, the 4th of
Only
April.
running until the 4th of April.
So ladies and gentlemen, please
Yeah.
click on that link and you make use of the opportunity, because I can guarantee you, with what we've seen from LG, these items are going very
Yeah,
fast.
and the specials don't come along every day.
Yes.
Not every day.
Not specials that are at least this great, would
Yeah,
I say.
of course. That's a big savings that you get, especially on your InstaView over there as well. Styler.
Right, so furthermore, I'd like to thank you all very much for your time. Please remember that if you'd like to keep up to date with any upcoming future promotions or any other content that we have going on, please follow us at MAC World One on Facebook and Instagram. That way you'll be informed of any upcoming future live videos that we'll be hosting. And yes, I would just like to thank you all very much for your time. So from myself, Michelle, and the rest of
Thank you.
MAC, we bid you all farewell and take care. Cheers.